Okay, I want to talk about COPPA for just a minute, okay? Now, I am not a lawyer, and I'm still working my way through all the materials and the resources and all the other information that's been provided to us, but I just kind of wanted to throw something out there and kind of get you guys thinking about something, okay? So, the short version of all this is basically that YouTube has been collecting data on what turns out to be kids under the age of 13, but the parents are also kind of giving them access since they are doing it through the adult accounts, and basically the government's an opportunity to make some money. I'm going to leave my personal opinions on this separate, it has nothing to do with the video, but basically it comes down to that this data was being used to target that underage audience for ads on YouTube, and that's supposed to be against the rules, specifically the collection of their data. So what this basically means is that YouTube will no longer be able to collect that data, and that those videos that are directed towards the younger audiences won't be able to run a specific type of ad on their videos. So those creators are going to see a drastic drop in ad revenue since the other types of ads don't pay as much traditionally. And that's basically it. So ad revenue is going to be going down. Granted, we're talking about 80 to 90% reductions, and this is something that I consider to be a government overreach, and I certainly don't want to downplay the situation, but breaking the entire situation down into its basic components, that's basically what we're looking at. So then the question becomes, what can we do to avoid these issues? And the answer is actually pretty simple. And it's been the same answer for every single one of these adpocalypses that we've gone through. We find other ways to monetize our content outside of AdSense. Because again, the problem's not that things are being sold to kids, the problem is that data is supposedly being collected about kids, okay? So there are three main ways that people do this. They either do this by selling their own merchandise, by doing some sort of a promoted offer like an affiliate or sponsorship, or they'll have their own product or service or something else that they are selling directly to their audience. So for example, I've been working with a YouTuber and Twitch streamer that plays Diablo 3 and makes leveling guides. So we can take those guides and we can go into a little bit more detail, provide a little bit more information, and either turn it into a video course or like an ebook, like a PDF kind of thing. Just charge $1 for it. We're going to say we're going to use $1 just for the math, okay? Now you're probably thinking $1, that's hardly worth anything. But, let's look at the math. Let's say that just 1% of your audience is someone like me, right? Semi-casual player, like I like the game, but I don't have hours to sit here and test different builds and which item sets I should be used, and I need to get to the end of the game and complete all my quests because I really want my evil unicorn pet, but I don't have the time to do it. So, if I can get all that information for $1, and since I already know that this guy makes really good videos and he's really good at what he does, well, for $1, I'd spend it. I might even spend up to like $5, but again, keeping the math easy here, we're going to talk about $1, right? So, 1% of 1,000 views is 10 sales, okay? $10. Now your CPM, or the ad revenue that comes from YouTube putting ads on your videos every 1,000 views, is going to be like $2, maybe $3. So, can you see what I'm trying to get to here? Let's go a little bit further. Let's say that you find something really cool related to your main game on like Amazon, right? Say it costs $10, okay? Your affiliate commission is probably going to be like 4, 5, maybe 6%. So let's just say it's between 4 and 5. That's going to be 40 to 50 cents per sale. Now, if we put that same 1% conversion rate on the 1,000 views, again, that's going to be 10 sales or $4 or $5 in earnings compared to the 2 or 3. Okay, let's go a step further. Let's say you make a really cool t-shirt, right? Say you stick it up on Teespring, which is the best platform for this kind of stuff. Say you sell it for $25. Now, Teespring is going to take their cut because they're actually buying and storing the t-shirts, the machines, all the other materials needed to print the darn things, then printing the t-shirts, and then shipping it out to your buyer. But even then, they only charge like $12. So since it's $25, that means you're still making $13 per sale. Now, this is obviously a more expensive product, but let's just for the sake of it, let's say that we get the same 1% conversion rate. That means you're going to be making $130 compared to $2 that you would have made from AdSense. That's more than 60 times more money, okay? You would have to get 60,000 views in order to get close to that same number that you would get from one sale. And let's say that your conversion rate's even worse. Let's say it's 0.1%, which is absolutely horrible. You still make one sell, which would be 0.1% of 1,000 views. That's one sell. You earn $13. Okay, you would need like 6,500 views to make that same amount of money as you can get from one sale. Okay, so this is where things start to get really interesting with your channel, because like if you know that you can convert your traffic at a 1% conversion rate, right? And if you can get them to buy this $1 product, knowing that you're going to make $10 for every 1,000 views that you can generate, well, now you can go and buy another 1,000 views through AdWords, which is the advertiser side of AdSense, and say you spend an extra, I don't know, $5 for an extra 1,000 views, which is a lot. Well, now if those 1,000 people who have come and watched your channel, they act the same way as everybody else, and if you still get that 1% conversion rate, well, you just made another $10. Of course, after you pay for the ads and everything else, you've made $5, but you're basically doubling your money. Okay? You're putting $5 in, you're getting $10 back. And this is really, really cool. That's the reason that I can buy ads and traffic for this channel, because I know my conversion rates and I have my own ways of monetizing this traffic. I can sit here and I can just run ads all day long forever and be profitable because this channel makes money. And I only have 38 subscribers right now. But the thing is, I know because I work on these other channels. I am a channel manager. I am a YouTube certified consultant on channel growth. I know how much money those channels are making, and I'm making way more money just because I know how to monetize my content. Okay? So what happens here is you don't have to worry about the algorithm anymore. You don't have to worry about the adpocalypse. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. All you have to worry about is creating good, engaging, and needed content for your audiences. And honestly, it feels amazing. Especially when you compare it to that constant grind and fighting with the algorithm and trying to keep trending and all the other stuff. You don't care if you're trending if you're paying for traffic. You don't care if you're trending if you're able to get more out of each view than at, like the fraction of a penny that you would get from AdSense. Okay, AdSense kind of sucks. So, that being said, if you want to learn more about running ads for your channel, then check out the video on your screen. And if you'd like to join my private Facebook group where I'm teaching you how to set up affiliate offers, sponsorships, merchandise, it is a paid group. It's going to cost you $15 a month. But one of our channels made over $35,000 over the last 12 months with only 400 subscribers. And with what we've talked about so far in this video, I think you can see that the $15 is well worth the investment. So check out the links in the description to learn more, and I will see you guys in the next video.